What's up guys, Syiler here with TGN.TV bringing you a 4.2 video. This video is on the new 8 hunter pets being introduced in 4.2, and Blizzard have said they're unique taming challenges that they're pretty accurate on. Now I have missed out one pet in this guide, and that is Ankar, because I couldn't find him, he probably got killed, but he does share the model with Magria. He's just a different colour, and he can be found in the regrowth along with Magria. Now the trick to taming Magria is to take off all your gear, because he does have a buff which increases his damage done to people with armor on. So yep, just simply strip down nude and begin taming, simple as that. To be able to even see him, because he is in a different phase, you need to complete all the Mount Hyjal quests up to the regrowth dailies. Once you're at the regrowth dailies you will be able to see him because you'll be in the same phase, and then you'll be able to tame him. I feel sorry for people on PvP realms, because a naked hunter who's got PvP on is going to be an easy target. This area is going to be quite busy once 4.2 goes live, so yeah, it makes it a bit difficult to tame. The next one is Banthalos. Now Banthalos is a spirit beast and does need beast mastery to tame him, as well as Magria and Ankar. And he does look pretty cool. I really do like the effect on his wings, but once again he's a remodel, or not even a remodel, he's a reskin of an owl, and he looks very similar to Olm the Wise, but Olm the Wise is a bird of prey, not a spirit beast. As you can see, he's found in the regrowth flying around the Sanctuary of Malone. Now the first challenge is actually going to be getting him down to ground level to tame. You can either pull him and disengage like a boss, or you can pull him where the rock is to the left hand side of me and pull him safely. The other thing is, once he's at ground level, he does something called Moonfire, which is a cast and then a channel. If you let him get off a full duration of Moonfire on you, you are going to die. It hits like a truck. So seriously, you need to do something to stop him doing that. He is trappable in a freezing trap, he is stunnable, and I imagine he is hittable with a scattering shot as well. So you do have options there. Once he gets to ground level, just put him in a freezing trap and begin taming. If you don't have anything on cooldown, then pop deterrence for the Moonfire, because seriously it will kill you. Next is Solix. He is found in the Molten Front. To get to the Molten Front you need to complete all the dailies in the regrowth. That's 20 marks of the world tree, and you have to do that for 5 days. And then once you do that you can gain access to the Molten Front. Solix is found in a cave, and I will show you at the end of this video a map where you can find them all. But yeah, Solix is found in a cave and has two unique buffs. One is blazing speed, which means he's too fast to tame. The second gives him 1000% attack damage and 100% movement speed. So he is pretty deadly. The only way you're going to be able to tame him is getting him on an ice trap, which will remove the blazing speed buff and allow him to be tamed. To do this you do need to be quite a distance away from him, so I recommend pulling him with a concussive shot and then getting him on an ice trap and then begin taming. You want to be as far away from him as possible when beginning taming, and he can't leave the ice trap before the tame finishes. If he does, he'll regain his blazing speed buff and run over and one shot you. Not good. I don't know if he's still tameable when the blazing speed buff goes off if you're halfway through a tame. I'm not too sure on that, but he does look pretty cool, although he does share the same skin as the common spiders which are found in the Molten Front, which kind of makes it less of like effort to get it. If it was unique then it'd be worth it, but The next is Kirix, and Kirix is a toxic looking lava spider. He is one of 2 unique lava spiders, so that means he has unique skins, so he is going to be a sought after pet. He has a buff which gives him toxic damage to anyone nearby. The way around this is to basically put up Aspect of the Wild and start taming him from as far away as possible. If he gets in melee range he does do a stun and will kill you, so if he does get in melee range pop deterrence unless you're very close to finishing the tame. Otherwise pop deterrence and restart, because he will kill you. He does hit like an absolute truck. But overall he does look pretty cool, and probably one of the first ones I'm going to camp once 4.2 goes live. Once again I'll show you where you can find him at the end of the video. Next up is Skitterflame. Skitterflame has some unique abilities and is one of the more interesting to tame. He's got an energy bar which is full, and he also has a buff which is too hot to handle, which means he can't be tamed. The way to get rid of this buff is to get him down to low energy. The only way to get him to low energy is by getting him in a freezing trap. Now if he reaches 0 energy he will die, and the more energy he has the more damage he does. So you have to do it very carefully. If he goes back in the lava he will regain all his energy and be back at full strength. So you need to time your freezing traps right and make sure you're not anywhere near him when you're getting him in a trap, because you will die. He does hit pretty hard, as you'll see in a second. Overall not that difficult to tame and will be quite fun. Apparently he spawns in the multiple lava pools in this area, so you will need to check them all. That isn't confirmed, but it's what's been said by people. Unfortunately I haven't confirmed that yet. As you can see he looks like a common lava spider as well, and very similar to Solix, which was the first one I pulled. This is Anthriss, and Anthriss is once again a common looking spider. He shares the same skin with the common spiders in Molten Front. Now what he'll do is I think it's called a lava web. He'll put the lava web on you and it can't be dodged or anything along those lines, it'll hit you no matter what. The lava web will do damage over time until it kills you. The only way to get rid of the lava, searing web, my bad. The only way to get rid of searing web is to stand in lava. The lava pool to the right hand side would do. As soon as you stand in the lava it will remove the web, but I don't think you can tame while in the lava because I think the damage interrupts it, I'm not too sure. As you can see the hunter manages to tame it without being stood in lava, but does die shortly after. So it's up to you, you can risk it without doing that, or you can just stand in the lava and play it safe. It's completely up to you. I'd recommend standing in the lava because it's better to be safe than sorry at the end of the day. He doesn't hit that hard, so there's no issues about being in melee range. The final one is Deth'Tilac. Now Deth'Tilac is the proest looking one out of them all. Probably my favourite out of all the new models, and it has a completely unique skin on it, which is pretty cool. I can imagine a lot of people going after him first because hey, he's purple and looks amazing. He does have a buff called Molten Will, which means he can't be tamed until at low HP. He also does a strike when in melee range called Death Strike. Death Strike will one-shot you if you're in melee range. The only way to tame him is to get him down to low HP. Once he's at low HP you can begin taming him. Now the only confirmed tame on him at the moment is to kite him round and do damage as you're kiting him. The hunter who tamed him had his pet out and dismissed his pet when he was due to tame him, and I think it was at around 20% HP when he is able to be tamed. You are able to hit him with concussive shots and get him in ice traps. He is immune to freezing traps as far as I know. And there is something about the spiders to the right hand side, the common lava spiders. Apparently they interact with the mob as well, but I don't have much information on that. Unfortunately I couldn't get my hunter on here to actually try and tame. But hopefully this guide will give you everything that you need to know on how to tame these new spiders and these spirit beasts. Now here's a map of where all the spiders spawn. It's 99% accurate, and I'll need to give credit to Calliope. He's the one who put together the map and he's from Petopia, so cheers Calliope. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it gives you enough information on getting the spiders once it goes live. I've been Syiler from TGN.TV, see ya!